Hello everyone, welcome to the Warriors Geeky News. I am your host Scottish Warrior 92, and today's instalment of the Warriors Geeky News, we're going to be talking about a few little interesting stories. We're going to be talking about a new cast member for the new Marvel Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. We're going to be talking a wee bit, oh no, no more Lucasarts. Going to be about a cancelled Megaman reboot. And of course, some more delicious EA news. And a new Batman game is on the horizon, and the Arkham series nonetheless. Although, it's about an origin. Let's dive right into the stories. As always, there will be annotations and timestamps and link to the stories in the description down below. So if you don't want to hear me talk about the rest of the stories, just click the little timestamp or the annotation. It will skip you right to the story that you want me to talk about. Or the story you want to be most interested in. So, let's start off with the easy stories first. And let's talk quickly about the new cast member for Marvel's Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's also some other news. They apparently are renaming it Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which could be interesting, not going to lie. And now the new cast member is none other than a Whedon regular, someone who's quite in a few Joss Whedon things, but his most prominent role was in the series Angel, one of my personal favourite Joss Whedon series. As the character Gunn, it is Auguest Richards. He's apparently a really good friend with Mr. Whedon, and is very popular among the Whedonites, if you want to call them that. And he has apparently signed on, according to Joss Whedon, to be a mystery character in the series. Now, there's no word about who he's playing. I'm going to guess that's actually kind of nice. Like, I kind of guessed that Joss Whedon, if he was directing and writing some parts of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV series, I guessed a few Whedon regulars would show up, and I'm not surprised that Gunn, or August as I call him, will be in this series. This could also bode well for seeing some other regular Whedon cast members, like maybe some Nathan Fillion, maybe a few other ones. I don't know all of the actors. I'm horrible with names, so I do apologise. I only just I have to actually have Gunn's name down here to make sure I get it right. But there may be other future Whedon regular cast members that might be making a return to the Marvel Universe. I'm going to be honest, I really would love to see Nathan Fillion in this series, but I just love to see Nathan Fillion in anything. He's fucking awesome. We might even see David Boreanaz, although he is currently in the series Bone, so I highly doubt that. But Whedon is very friendly with a lot of the actors he's worked with in the past, so fingers crossed, we might see a lot of familiar faces popping in. Maybe a few Firefly cast members might pop in here or there. But there's a little geeky news for you that I thought I'd get out there. So let's move on to the next story, which is Lucasarts is no more. That's right. This is a little bit of an old story, but it's a week or two old. But if you haven't heard already, Disney has basically disbanded the development team of Lucasarts. Lucasarts is no longer a developer. It is a licensing part of Disney now. Now, I'm going to be honest, the only Lucasarts games that I've played that I can remember are the Star Wars one, Force Unleashed, Rogue Squadron, Jedi Academy. I think there was a game called Rogue Jedi on the Xbox. I can't remember. Excuse me. But I've only played those ones from what I can remember. Probably have played a few more as well, but as I said, my memory's not very good, to do apologise. But this has really infuriated a lot of people, including quite a few prominent internet reviewers like Angry Joe, who was very vocal about it on the TGS podcast, let's just say. I would recommend checking that podcast out just for that rant alone. It was epic. And I'm not as angry as that, but I am pissed off because LucasArts were in the middle of near enough finishing off Star Wars 1313. That was the new Star Wars game that was supposedly going to be more gritty and mature compared to other Star Wars games of the past. Let's face it, Star Wars games just got the nail in the coffin with Star Wars Connect with the I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo. That was kind of the nail in the coffin. And Star Wars 1313 could have been the game that brought back Star Wars into the more mature gaming audience. But unfortunately, due to the fact that the development is now stopped, it's highly unlikely this game is going to ever get made, which really pisses me off because That game looked fucking amazing, and I wanted to play it. I really wanted to play it because I avoid spoilers. I don't know that much about the story. I wanted to go in this as unspoiled as possible. But I do know that you played as a bounty hunter. I don't know my Star Wars lore that well. I'm not a big, huge, mega Star Wars nerd. I do love the universe, but I'm not a big. I don't know details now. But I do know that it was going to be on Coruscant. It's supposed to going to be down in the levels of Coruscant, because Coruscant has like thousands upon thousands of levels to the city, and 1313 was supposedly the gritty, dirty part where all the gangsters hang out. Maybe even reminiscent of a little bit of KOTOR with the what is it? The first planet you're in KOTOR. I can't remember the name of it. It's got to bug me, but kind of like the darker. It was either a darker area or a 1313 was like a prison area. I'm not 100% certain. But I'm going to be honest, I was really looking forward to this game, and it looked fucking awesome. The gameplay looks fantastic, and I was really hoping that it really does. It really boggles the mind. Like, if they were so close to finishing it, which I think they were, why did Disney stop development on it if they were so close? Disney could have easily have let them just say, right, this will be the last game we're going to let you develop. If it tanks, no more Lucasarts. If it doesn't tank, we'll let you make games. Why didn't they do that? But no, instead they just let's just disband it and make it a license. Then you know what Disney are going to do? Disney are going to just start selling out that license like it's fucking candy. Like, they'll just pick up the jug like, this is jar of Airwaves. Promotion for Airwaves. Keep your breath fresh. No, it's not. I'm kidding. Like this here, like this was LucasArts. This was LucasArts. This was all of them. They built the games in, and then every now and then they let another company go and say, here's the license. Do a good job. But now Disney are just going to be going, okay, who wants the fucking license? Just pay us enough. Pay us enough. Here's, you want a license? There you go. You have the license here. You want a license here? There you go. They'll be like, Disney are going to sell that. They're going to milk that license for every penny it's worth, which I don't see why they have to, due to the fact that all they have to do is release a good Star Wars film, and they're going to make their fucking money back. I almost guarantee that the first Star Wars film is going to gross the $1 billion mark. Well, not the first, but the next Star Wars, like Star Wars Episode 7 when it eventually comes out. But nope, Disney just wanted to say, let's just license this fucker out and just sell it for everything. So the bad news is that we're more than likely going to have to deal with shit Star Wars game after shit Star Wars game after more and more shit Star Wars games. Because the Star Wars license is a cash cow. Like, literally almost, there's always a large group of the Star Wars fans that will buy anything with Star Wars in the title. So there's going to be a lot of shit Star Wars games. So we're going to see maybe some racing game, a racing Star Wars game more than likely. But what I want to say is that I can see a little bit of the good side to this. This gives a lot more companies a chance, a lot more developers out there a chance to get the Star Wars license to make a game. Companies like Irrational, CD Projekt, Visceral. I'm trying to remember other ones that I like. BioWare maybe, but they already made a Star Wars game. They still have license for that, I think. But it gives a good opportunity for other companies to maybe come along and say, hey, we want to make a Star Wars game, we think we can make it really good. Like, I can imagine a Star Wars game done in the style of Irrational, like the Bioshock series. Imagine a Star Wars game in that style, like, in that style where it's that kind of storytelling and that, maybe the, like, first person, force powers, lightsaber thing like that. I could really see that. I think that could work. I can maybe see a good action platformer. I can see... We're going to have to shovel through shit, though, unfortunately, before we get to those gems. But I'm trying to see the positive, and I do think that there is some positive in this. It's largely negative, but I see some of the positives. So, sad to see this go, LucasArts. I wish all of the people who got laid off the best of luck. I do hope that they're able to find jobs. There are plenty of people who are willing to hire them, because... literally there were tweets from different companies saying, hey, we're looking for this and this LucasArts, former LucasArts employees, come to us and we might hire you. I see that, and there were a lot of talented people there, so I wish them all the best of luck. It's sad to see LucasArts development go, but maybe Disney will wise up and maybe in a few years they'll go, maybe we shouldn't have fucking done that. But what can you do? Okay, let's move on to the next story, which is a cancelled Megaman reboot. Okay, I'm probably like I'm grabbing my katana just in case, because what I'm about to say will probably get me killed by fanboys and fangirls alike. I have never played a Mega Man game. Okay? I'm still alive, there's no angry mob. Okay, there's no angry mob yet. I missed the Mega Man buzz. Like, I never had an NES or an SNES or a Mega Drive, a Genesis, a Mega Drive, whatever you want to fucking call it. My first console was the N64, and then PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox, so on and so forth. I never had the classic consoles. However, I didn't, and I also missed out on a lot of the Mega Man games. I never played any of them. I have seen a lot of the Mega Man games played, and I do know how important they are to geek culture and the gaming community. And gaming in general, so I am going to go back and play some of them, either on the virtual stores or something like that. But I will say this one, this was a Mega Man, let's get to the main thing. This cancelled Mega Man reboot was going to be, by the looks of it, as I say, as I looked at the gameplay and all that, it looked like it was going to be in the style of the reboot to the Metroid series, another series which I haven't played. No Angry Mobs, and I've never played those. I said two amazing franchises that I've never played. I'm very surprised. I don't like it. Anyway, it looked like I was going to do it in a similar style to that, but try also keeping true to the Mega Man style, like having the boss battles, of course, having power ups for the Mega Buster. It was going to be first person by the looks of it. Upgrades for Mega Man and the Mega Buster, and it was supposedly going to be a trilogy. I'm going to be honest, it was a very generic story where Mega Man for the first two games would be a hero of justice, get more and more powerful. Then the third one, you wouldn't play as Mega Man because Mega Man became corrupt and became a evil villain. I'm so powerful. And you would have to play as the other iconic character from the series, Proto Man. But yeah, it looked interesting. I would recommend go checking out the gameplay because it did look really cool and it did look like it would have been a game I would have enjoyed playing. But unfortunately, the game did get cancelled a few years ago. The only existence is this footage. The footage is actually a few years old, but it still looks really, really good. It was cancelled quite a while ago, but it looks really, really good, and I would play it. I'm going to be honest, I would. Okay, so let's move on to the final two stories, which are probably the ones I'm going to spend a lengthy time talking about. I'm going to be talking about the new Batman game first, because the last one is about EA, and if you don't know, I fucking hate EA with a passion, so I need to talk about something positive before I get there, to balance out my chi and my chakra. Also get my throat, make sure my throat's able to do it. But the new Batman game, this is the new Batman Arkham Origins game. This is going to be the sequel, not the sequel, but the prequel to the very, very popular and absolutely fantastic Rocksteady Arkham games, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Those games are the best licensed games I've ever fucking played, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree with me on that one. Firstly, kind of sad that there's no sequel, because if you don't know, Arkham City left off on quite a few cliffhangers. More than a fucking few, and a lot of fucking hints in the entire game were leading you towards more and more what the next game was going to be. It looked like it was going to be leading towards maybe even to Jason Todd, or maybe even Scarecrow. There was going to be a big, massive battle or something. Now, that doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but it just gets a point that the next one's going to be an origin story. And the other sad news was like, is that Rocksteady actually won't be making this game. It's going to be Warner Brothers Montreal, so it's going to be made basically in-house because Warner Brothers own the license for Batman. So first, let's just say that apparently Warner Brothers Montreal are going to be given all the resources they need to make this game as faithful to the Arkham series as possible. So they've been given like the engine that was made in, artwork, maybe even some of the gameplay. And it's good to hear that at least. It isn't going to be like from scratch. It's going to be faithful apparently. But here's the thing. Here's what this is. It's a prequel, which I'm not a big fan of prequels. I don't think that. Here's the thing with prequels. You know how they're gonna end. Like no matter what. Like it's like making a prequel to. I'll just pick a movie at random. It's like making a prequel to... It's like making a prequel to... It's like making a prequel to James Bond. You know where it's going to fucking end. You know he's going to live. In fact, it's like a James Bond film in general. But yeah, it's I'm a bit disappointed in that. But what the story does sound interesting. It's not an origin story for Batman. Thank fuck, because we don't have enough fucking Batman origins, do we? In fact, we don't have enough Batman, Superman, Spider-Man origin stories, do we? We don't have enough of them. Where's the Wonder Woman one, for fuck's sake? I'm talking about movies and games mostly. But this is actually going to be an inexperienced Batman, very much along the lines of Batman Year One, the animated one. That's the animated movie, which is the only thing I've seen which like that. A very inexperienced Batman, which even an inexperienced Batman is still fucking badass, going up against 8 assassins. Suddenly now I picture Batman standing like the Megaman style, where I'm in the face and the brooding on, and then at like 8 boss ring battles around, 8 boss boxes around him, where he has to go, who do I verse? This one up here, and then you go in his. I just pictured that for some reason. I don't know why. Mega Man's on the brain. But apparently that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like 8 boss battles in Gotham City. It isn't going to be in Arkham City. It's actually going to be in Gotham City. So we're actually going to get to explore Gotham City, apparently. I don't know if the game's going to be open world. I kind of highly doubt it. It's probably going to be selective segments of the city that you'll be in for each assassin boss battle or assassin quest, basically. Now, there's only been one assassin that's been announced, and it is Deathstroke, which is kind of nice. Deathstroke's going to be in a game, which is nice. Deathstroke, for those who don't know, my experience with him is mostly from the Teen Titans animated series, where he played the character, where he was Slade. His name is his actual name is Slade Wilson, but his code name is Deathstroke. He's basically an assassin, and that's my only experience to him, and I fucking can't wait because he was awesome in that series. He has been in a lot of the DC fighting games, like and also DCU Online, of course. But he's never actually been in I've never seen him in Batman. I've never seen a Batman game, which there's only some artwork out at the moment, but he looked really cool, and that's the first assassin that's going to be there. Now, we don't know any of the other assassins. They're all speculation. The only other assassin that I can think of, which more than likely will be in there, will be the character of Katana. Not that Katana in the blue bikini from Mortal Kombat. I'm talking about a character called Katana. C-K-A, not K-I. I don't know much about this character. I do know she was in the Batman animated series for a while, which I have down there. I can't remember her that well. Other ones, we might get to see Bane, maybe a proper Bane boss battle would be awesome. But it does sound interesting. I'm not going to lie, it does sound kind of interesting. I do hope that it's still Kevin Conroy voiced in Batman, because he is Batman. As is, I'm interested. As is, I'll buy it. I'm buying it. I'm telling you right now. I'm not pre-ordering it. By the way, the pre-order's already available. It's actually coming out this year on the current generation of console, which is a bit weird. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping for maybe a next-gen release. But it does sound like an interesting game, and it does look like we're going to be exploring a bit more of that. And also, my personal favourite, it's going to be set during Christmas Eve, apparently. Yeah, because nothing says Christmas in the Batman universe like 8 assassins trying to kill you. I now suddenly picture the Joker walking around in a Christmas suit, telling kiddies to sit on his lap while he sprays them with his laughing gas. Not that, you dirty pricks. But I see that. I kind of see that this could be interesting. And we'll also, maybe the other characters, maybe we'll actually get to see Oracle as Batgirl, which would be interesting, because I haven't seen her in that many games. Now, maybe, of course, maybe we'll get to see Tim Drake. That would be awesome. That's it. It's interesting. I really am looking forward to it. I really can't wait to see more of it. And I do hope we get some awesome fucking boss battles. I am excited for it. I really hope there is eventually a sequel to Arkham City, because, come on, so many cliffhangers! So many clues, so many hours hunting around for those Riddler trophies. So many times decrypting all those secret numbers around the radio, 3535836. So many times talking to Azrael, so many times, so many hidden little clues, like the Joker, like the Scarecrow's fear gas in that one Riddler's room, the Scarecrow's mask, Scarecrow's secret hidden chamber in the boat near the steel mill. So many clues. Tell me, I need to know. I need to know what happens next after Batman Arkham City. I'm on Rocksteady. After this game's out, I want to see the next Batman Arkham game. I want to see a sequel. I went off on a tangent there, sorry about that. But let's move on to the final story, which this is 20 minutes long. I'm probably going to bitch and moan about this for a while, but the next one, which I'm actually going to have to open up the link. I probably should have done this in advance, but I am a moron. But I'm going to have to do this because I need to actually bring up the thing. I actually need to talk about a few of the things that were mentioned in this article. And I probably should, and I'm just going to snap it up here. Just give me a quick moment. I would just need to smack it up here. And it is EA's response to being voted the worst company in America last year. But firstly, I need to do a congratulations first. Congratulations, EA, and being the wait, I need to do the announcer voice. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, allow me to introduce to you the two-time voted worst company in America on an internet poll, EA. I'm sorry, I had to do the voice. But yeah, EA, congratulations on being voted on an internet poll the worst company in America 2 years in a row. Very well done. Okay, so before they were crowned again and they retained their title, I can't remember his name. I think it's the COO of their Peter Moore came out and in the link in the description, a full PR letter, came out and basically called a lot of people out and saying why we're basically going, look, we're not the worst company in America, we swear. Not apologising for anything, but they did come and say, we're not. People are, here's why we're not the worst company. Sort of like the little boy, he's like, I'm not bad. Look, here's how I'm not bad. I didn't do this and I didn't do that, and I held back from doing this. I also gave this back. That's basically what I read. From me, that's what the letter basically comes across as. But I want to talk about a couple of the points that come across. This is now there are 4 points mainly that I'm going to be talking about. The first point they stated is this: many continue to claim that the always-on function in SimCity is a DRM scheme. It's not. People still want to argue about it. We can't be any clearer. It's not. Period. Sorry, I had to do the voice there. For those who don't know, fuck you. I'm sorry, that is lying. For those who know, SimCity the new SimCity game has an always online function, which apparently was supposed to be permanently online because that's how the game was designed, which in actual fact it can be played offline. The modders fixed that and figured out how you could do it. But they're basically flat out lying, saying it's not a DRM scheme when it fucking is. Look, EA, just shut up and come and says, yep, it was a fucking DRM scheme. Yep, just hold your hands up and we'll say, okay, right, good EA now, don't do it again. Fuck you, EA, for that. That's the I don't have much to say on that, but big middle finger to them there because they're flat. It's a fucking. If an always online function isn't a DRM scheme, then I am a 4 foot tall sausage midget with an Irish English accent from Sweden. Nope, still here. The next one is that some claim there's no room for Origin as a competitor to Steam. 45 million registered users are proving you wrong. Yeah, 45 million users. How many of them are still active and constantly buying stuff on Origins? I'm saying right now, I've never bought a game off Origins. The only reason a lot of they have 45 million users on there is one simple reason. Because EA basically don't put a lot of their own published titles that are on PC. In fact, they don't put any of them anywhere on other places. You can't buy Mass Effect 3, you can't buy SimCity. And you can't buy those 2 games and a lot of other, like the Mass Effect trilogy for PC digital download. You can't buy those digital download ones anywhere else but Origins that isn't a physical copy, like digital download. You're basically saying, you're basically not giving us another option. You're basically putting a chain around our necks and saying, come here, you want fucking Mass Effect or you want fucking SimCity? Well, you have to come here, sit down and buy it off our system. You have to register, buy it. You're basically giving, and put us in a chokehold and say, fucking buy it. You're giving us no other option to buy it but on Origins if we want to digitally download it. You're not putting it anywhere else, so where the fuck are we going to buy it? Huh? That's my... Wait, we could do the stupid easy thing. We buy the physical copy. Done, dusted. But yeah, that's not a fucking reason for you not being the worst company in America. That's you being dicks. Okay, another one. The next one is, some people think that the free-to-play games and microtransactions are a pox on gaming. Tens of millions more are playing and loving those games. No, here, I'm not saying free-to-play or microtransaction games are a pox on gaming. They're not. They have their place. But in this layer, I do believe they also, if memory serves me, talk about the Simpsons Cow Clicker game that's on iOS. Here's the thing, there may be millions playing those games, but so fucking what? I don't play them. Very rarely do I don't play Cow Clicker games. I'm not saying there's not people playing them, and I'm not saying people don't enjoy playing those games. People do, that's fair enough in this. But here's the thing, your stupid example of Simpsons, whatever the fuck it was, I can't remember what it is invalid, because those type of games are designed to make you, force you to buy stuff. Force you to buy the upgrades with microtransactions. A free-to-play game that does that is wrong. A free-to-play game that has microtransactions in it should not be pay to win, but a lot of the games that EA have done have been those types of games, like the Simpsons game on the iPad. I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's Simpsons something, I can't remember. It's a cow clicker game, sort of like Farmville. Basically in the style of Farmville, that's all it really is. And that game is blatantly designed to be microtransactions out of the fucking ass. That's the type of games we're seeing are pox on gaming. Not free-to-play microtransactions games. So, yeah, another reason to say fuck you EA. 2 more. We've seen mailing lists. Well, we've seen mailing lists that direct people to vote EA because it is because they disagree with the choice of athlete on the Madden NFL. Yes, really. Yeah, I don't have much to say on that. I don't play sports games. Like, really? You give 2 shits who's on the front cover of a Madden NFL game? On the Madden NFL cover? Okay, if you care about that, that's fair enough. But yeah, I can see why people get passionate about it, because I would, but yeah, okay, I'll give you that. That's a little too far. I'll defend EA on that. Because you're pissed off at EA because they're not putting your favourite athlete on a fucking NFL cover. Yeah, I will defend EA that. That's kind of fucking ridiculous. That I did not know about. Now here comes the one that I fucking hate the most, and this one I've got a lot to say on. In the past year, we have received thousands of emails and postcards protesting EA against EA for allowing players to create LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, which for those who don't know what that stands for, characters in our games. This week we are seeing posts on conventions websites urging people to protest our LGBT policy by voting EA the worst company in America. Okay, firstly, I've got to get this out of the way. I'm not against LGBT. I am one of those layers. I am the B. I am bisexual. But I'm going to say this right now. If you're fucking voting EA the worst company in America because you don't like LGBT individuals, here's my advice for you. Take my sword and swallow it and let me kick you in the nuts. And then let me kick you in the nuts, and if you don't have nuts, if you're a woman who's behind this, put it down your throat, and then I'm going to tilt your head forward so I can cut your head in half. Really, you're voting EA bad for that. I'm going to defend EA. I'm defending you on that point. Yeah, fuck yous who do that. But here's the thing. What the fuck does that have to do with gaming? Look, this one really pisses me off. Not for the fact that I like. Okay, don't get me wrong. I like it when big companies come out and support or causes like LGBT. For those who don't know, lesbian, gays, bisexual, and transgenders. I think also if you can do a slash there, because some people say transgender, some say transsexual. Trust me, I've had this debate. It's really irritating. I end up calling it LGBTT. It just makes sense. But this is one thing that I really hate about this. I hate about this one thing, a little thing I hate about it. And let me just say this firstly. I'm not against LGBT. I fully support LGBT because, yeah, I'm the B. I'm bisexual. Here's the thing I hate about it. EA using it to defend themselves. Like, EA have flat out used LGBT as a human meat shield right there. In this layer. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Now, firstly, I do agree with them that if you're voting EA the worst company in America because they support LGBT, go fuck yourself and sit on a sword and bend over. If you're voting for that, no. Vote. If you're going to vote EA the worst company in America for any reason, just do it because they're a fucking shit company. But yeah, this is one thing I hate about a lot of companies, especially now that EA have done it. Using LGBT and any other cause or organization or group that they support as basically a human shield for some of the blame. They're basically going, oh look, we can't be the worst company in America because we support the lesbians, we support the gays, we support the bisexuals, we support the transgenders. Here they are right in front of us to protect us against the hate because we support them. What? Don't do that, EA. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yes, I know you support LGBT, but what the fuck does that have to do with you being the worst company in America? You're the worst company in America because you vote that. I like the fact they brought up a lot that some people are voting for that, but that's not a big reason why some people are voting for that. There are plenty of other good fucking reasons. But why use them as a human shield? Why use an organisation as a human shield? Can't you fight your own fucking battles? Can't you just come out and go, okay, look, we're voted the worst company in fucking America. We're sorry. We're bad. We fucked up. We'll try and do better. But no, you have to come out and you say, look, we can't be bad. We support this and we support this and we support this. Now we're going to curl up and hide behind them. Here's my advice for you. If you use other groups, charities, whatever, as human shield, basically, I'll tell you right now, a lot of us will gladly punch through those fucking human shields, grab you by the collar, pull you and slap you in the fucking face. Stop it. I hate this. Don't use other charities and all that as a bullet shield and a meat shield to protect and say, oh, we can't be the worst company in America because we support all of these lovely organisations who will gladly help us. Yes, you support them. Does that have anything to do with this or that or this or that? No, it doesn't. Now, I do disagree with the fact that if somebody's voting you the worst company in America because of you supporting them, that's bullshit. I do agree with that. But don't bring it up. In fact, here's the main thing for this whole layer. This layer should not exist. EA did not have to put this layer out. This layer just makes me fucking go, fuck you even more. This is them just basically listing off why they're not the worst company in America, or basically saying, look, we're not the worst fucking company in America, here's the reasons why. This, and this. Now, peace out, brothers. That's basically it. They didn't have to do this layer. This layer is fucking horseshit. It is fucking borderline insulting in some instances. It's just basically EA being one of those sissy boys like, I'm no bad, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't do this, I do this, and I eat all my vegetables, and I clean my teeth, and I only have 3 bars of chocolate a day. They're being that fucking moany ass bastard. It really is, really fucking pissing me off. This layer is insulting. If you want to go read the full thing, but look, this layer is poorly worded. Well, not poorly worded, just poorly put out there. It shouldn't be out there, in my opinion. And EA have just basically that layer basically sealed them being the worst company in America. That basically sealed it. And they didn't bring up a lot of others. Like the main thing that they just all they have to do is come out and go, okay, right, we fucked up. This layer is not an apology. Isn't EA coming out to say, alright, we're sorry we fucked up. Here's how we fucked up. The SimCity DRM. See if they came out and done literally 4 paragraphs and bullet points, basically, okay, you've voted us the worst company in America 2 years in a row. We accept that. Here's how we think we can fix this. SimCity, yes, it was a DRM scheme. Origins, yes, we forced you to do it. All they need to do is come out and say that kind of stuff, and I'll show them some respect. But this layer just makes me disrespect them even more. EA can go fuck themselves. This layer has just made me lose. I have no respect for EA as is, but this layer makes me respect them even less than that. They're in the negative respect area, and I don't think that was fucking possible. Like, here's my respect level for CD Projekt Red, for example. Here's the neutral ground, like, I have no respect. Here's the okay respect. Here's the neutral ground. Here's like 0 respect. Like, you have 0 respect for me. And here's EA. EA are way the fuck down here. Like, they're in the negative zones for respect with me. EA just love putting them foot in their mouth. Here's my advice for any EA representative, CEO, press person. Here's, if you have nothing good to say, don't say anything. Don't write these letters. Don't put them out. I'm giving you some free advice here, EA. Stop putting these letters out. Don't put any more of their shit out, okay? Just tell us what games you're making. Tell us when they're coming out. Tell us what games you're publishing. Let the developers do their stuff. Publish the games. Shut the fuck up. You're a publisher. That's your job. Market. Let's see. Fund the game development. Buy development. Marketing. Release game. That's it. That's all you are to do. And also defend your developers when they get flack. That as well. That's what you're meant to do. Not letters like this. I think I'm going to stop there because I could literally bitch and moan about this for another hour and a half. But let me know what your thoughts are on all the stories that I've talked about. Let me know what your thoughts are on the letter. Just text me to grab something. Let me know what your thoughts are on all of the stories that I have linked in the description. And thank you for joining me for this installment of the Warriors Geeky News. I hope you enjoyed it. And look, if you have any geeky stories that you want me to talk about, please don't hesitate to link them to me at my Twitter at ScottishW92, Facebook page which is linked in the description, or private message here on YouTube. So, thank you all for watching. As always, I'm Scottish192. See you all later. Ciao for now.